Hari Om. We'll start with the invocation prayers. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं शुक्लाम्बरं धरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवन्दनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. Hari Om and welcome to this auspicious gathering. Today is the 17th of May, a highly sacred day.
Honestly, I've been prepping for a paper tomorrow and wasn't in a mood to budge from home. But today's vibe is immaculate. We are officially kicking off Adhik Maas, also known as Purushottam Maas.
I'm glad this divine energy got you out of the couch and the house, Anushka.
Mom, I was reading that this month comes only once every 3 years. That's like waiting for a cricket World Cup, but for spiritual growth. The ancient rishis really dropped a life hack for us to catch up on our spiritual goals. Trust the ancient sages to combine astronomy, mathematics, and the spirituality of thousands of years before modern planners and productivity apps.
Exactly. And it belongs entirely to Lord Purushottam, Bhagavan Vishnu. This rare month is a spiritual bonus period. And any sadhana, satsang, or dhan we do right now yields multiplied rewards. This sacred month encourages us to pause from the constant noise of life and reconnect with higher values through archana, puja, abhishek, sadhana, seva, and dhan, giving selflessly with compassion.
Because in the end, spiritual growth is not just about what we know, it is about what we practice. And honestly, this month is the perfect reset button. Let's dive in and welcome Bhagavan Purushottam as we offer Abhishek and Archana before him. For this, we have our very own Archana ji, whom we invariably turn to at Prakash Zone for performing the puja and Archana.
We also have a very senior Sevika and Annapurna and a highly experienced sadhak, Asha ji.
We are filled with immense joy and gratitude to welcome respected Shankar Iyer sir and our very dear Jayashree Amma today.
Shankar ji and Jayashree ji Jayashree ji's mastery in the Vedic chanting tradition is a guiding light, and both have gently and firmly initiated many of us present here into the nuances of chanting. They will be yes, sir, truly a round of applause for all four of them. They will be chanting the powerful Purusha Suktam, Narayana Suktam, and Vishnu Suktam. They will be joined by Komal ji and Asha ji will also be chanting along with them. And some of our the devotees, Jalajamma and Banita ji also. During the 108 names of chanting of Lord Vishnu, we'll be offering flowers, and maybe we can have a rotation of people coming forward and offering flowers turn by turn. Tulsi leaf flowers. Sorry, a small error. We also, I'm so sorry, I missed calling Sharda ji's name. She will be joining Archana ji for the puja. Thank you.
of water. Om pavitra pavitro va sarvavasthangato piva yasamrit pundarikaksham sabhayabhyantara shuchihi. आसन शुद्धि. ओम पृथ्वी त्वया धृता लोका देवी त्वं विष्णुना धृता त्वं च धारय मां देवी पवित्रं कुरु च आसनम्. अथ प्राणायाम. Wash your hands. Put flowers in the kalash, little chandan, and touch it with right hand. Om Gange cha Yamne chaiv Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin Sannidhim Kuru. अथ दिग्बन्धः. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः. अथ घण्टानाद. आगमार्थं देवानां गमनार्थं तु रक्षसां पूर्वे घण्टारवं तत्र देवतावानलक्षणम्. Now sankalpa. Take little water. ओम ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितय शक्ष द्वारा श्री परमेश्वर प्रीत्यर्थम अस्मिन् शुभ दिने शुभ मुहूर्ते अस्माकं सकुटुम्बानां समस्त दुरित उपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त सन्मंगल प्यर्थम सर्वेषाम् आयु आरोग्य ऐश्वर्य सिद्ध्यर्थम ज्ञान भक्ति वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थम विद्या विनय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री सद्गुरु प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थम च ध्यान आवाहनादि षोडशोपचारैः श्री महाविष्णु पूजां करिष्ये. Now take one flower and just we'll do dhyan of Ganesh ji. Om Vakratunde Mahakaya Suryakoti Samprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Now we do the Mukhya Puja. We'll do dhyan of Vishnu ji. शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्. शशंखचक्रं सकिरीटकुण्डलं सपीतवस्त्रं सरसीरुहेक्षणं सहारवक्षस्थलकौस्तुभश्रियं नमामि विष्णुं शिरसा चतुर्भुजम्. ॐ आवाहयामि प्रतिष्ठापयामि पूजयामि। अथ आसनम्। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। आसनार्थे पुष्पं समर्पयामि। नो? अथ पाद्यम्। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। पादयोः पाद्यं समर्पयामि। अथ अर्घ्यम्। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। हस्तयोः अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि। अथ आचमनम्। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। मुखे आचमन्यं समर्पयामि। अथ स्नानम्। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। स्नानीयं समर्पयामि। अथ अभिषेकः।
हरि ओम हरि ओम।
हरि ओम। वृणीमहे गातुयज्ञाय गातुयज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सहस्रशीर्ष पुरुषः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतयच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वस्येषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अतो ज्यायगश्च पुरुषः। पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादूर्ध्व उदयत् पुरुषः। पादोऽस्येह भव पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत शासनान् शने अभि तस्माद् विराड जायतो विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चात् भूमिमतो पुरः
यत्पुरुषेण हविषा
देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्य सीदाज्यम् ग्रीष्म इद्म शरद्धविः सप्तास्यासन् परिधयः त्रिसप्त समिधकृताः देवा यद्यज्ञन्तन्वानाः अबध्नन् पुरुषं पशुं तं यज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्या ऋषयश्च तस्मात् यज्ञात् सर्वभूतः समृतं पृषदाज्यं पशुगस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्यान् आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्माद् यज्ञात् सर्वभूतः ऋचसामानि जग्निरे छन्दागंसि जग्निरे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मादजायत अस्मादश्वा अजायन्त ये केचो भयादतः गावो हजग्निरे तस्मात् तस्माज्जाता अजावयः यत्पुरुषां व्यददु पतिधाव्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्य कौ बाहु पादावुच्छेते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यकृतः उरुत्तदस्य पद्भ्याङ्गं श्रोत्रु अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो जायत मुखादिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षं शेष्णोद्यो समवर्तत पद्भ्यां भूमिर्दिशश्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागम अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वाभिवदन् यदास्ते धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रः प्रविद्वान् प्रदिशश्च तस्रः तमेवं विद्वान् अमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था अयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन् ते हनाकं महिमानः सचन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः यस्सम्भूतः पृथिव्यै रसा च विश्वकर्मणः समवर्ततादि तस्य त्वष्टा विदधतृमेति तत्पुरुषस्य विश्वमाजानमग्रे आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीराः परिजानन्ति योनिं मरीचिनां पदमिच्छन्ति वेधसः यो देवेभ्य आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मणे रुचं ब्राह्मण जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वेवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा असन्वशे रिष्यते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यो अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनो व्यात्तम् इष्टं मनीषान् अमुं मनीषान् सर्वं मनीषान् देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भुवं विश्वनारायणं देवमक्षरं परमं पदं विश्वतः परमान् नित्यं विश्वनारायणगुं हरिं विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तस्विश्वमुपजीवति पतिं विश्वस्यात्मीश्वरगं शाश्वतगं शिवमच्युतं नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायणपरो ज्योतिरात्मा नारायणः परः नारायणः परं ब्रह्म तत्त्वन्नारायणः परः नारायणपरो ध्याता ध्यानन्नारायणः परः यच्च किञ्चित् जगत्सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयतेऽपि वा अन्तर्बहिश्च तत्सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणस्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं कविगुं समुद्रं विश्वशम्भुवं पद्मकोशप्रतीकाशगं हृदयं चाप्यधोमुखम् अधो निश्चावितस्यान्ते नाभ्यामुपरि तिष्ठति ज्वालमालाकुलं भाति विश्वस्यायतनं महत् सन्ततगं शिलाभिस्सु लम्बत्याकोशसन्निभम् तस्यान्ते सुशिरगुं सूक्ष्मं तस्मिन् सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितम् तस्य मध्ये महानग्निर्विश्वाचिर्विश्वतो मुखः सोऽग्रभूविभजन हरमजरः कविः तिर्यगूर्ध्वमदशायीरश्मयस्तस्य सन्तता सन्तापयति स्वं देहा पादतलमस्तकः तस्य मध्ये वह्निशिखा अनियोर्ध्वा व्यवस्थितः नीलतो यदमध्यस्था द्विद्विल्लेखे भास्वरा निवारशक्तन्विभीता भास्वत्यपुपमा तस्याः शिखाया मध्ये परमात्मा व्यवस्थितः स ब्रह्मः स शिवः स हरिः सेन्द्रः सोऽक्षरं परमं स्वराट् ऋतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् वीर्याणि प्रवोचं यः पार्थिवान् विममेरजागुंसियो अस्कभायदुत्तरगुं सधस्तं विचक्रमाणस्त्रेदोरुखायो विष्णोरराटमसि विष्णोः पृष्ठमसि विष्णोश्चत्रेस्थो विष्णोस्यूरसि विष्णोर्ध्रुवमसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्ववा
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति
शान्ति
शान्तिः
शान्तिः
ॐ नमो नारायणाय अथ अभिषेकं समर्पयामि अथ वस्त्रम् वस्त्रं समर्पयामि अथ गन्धः ॐ नमो नारायणाय दिव्यपरिमलगन्धान् धारयामि कुङ्कुमं समर्पयामि अक्षतै पूजयामि अथ पुष्पम् पुष्पमाला पुष्पमालां धारयामि अथ अर्चना
ॐ विष्णवे नमः ॐ लक्ष्मीपतये नमः ॐ कृष्णाय नमः ॐ वैकुण्ठाय नमः ॐ गरुडध्वजाय नमः ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः ॐ जगन्नाथाय नमः ॐ वासुदेवाय नमः ॐ त्रिविक्रमाय नमः ॐ दैत्यान्तकाय नमः ॐ मधुरिपवे नमः ॐ तार्क्ष्यवाहाय नमः ॐ सनातनाय नमः ॐ नारायणाय नमः ॐ पद्मनाभाय नमः ॐ ऋषिकेशाय नमः ॐ सुधाप्रदाय नमः ॐ माधवाय नमः ॐ पुण्डरीकाक्षाय नमः ॐ स्थितिकर्त्रे नमः ॐ परात्पराय नमः ॐ वनमालिने नमः ॐ यज्ञरूपाय नमः ॐ चक्रपाणये नमः ॐ गदाधराय नमः ॐ उपेन्द्राय नमः ॐ केशवाय नमः ॐ हंसाय नमः ॐ समुद्रमथनाय नमः ॐ हरये नमः ॐ गोविन्दाय नमः ॐ ब्रह्मजनकाय नमः ॐ कैटभासुरमर्दनाय नमः ॐ श्रीधराय नमः ॐ कामजनकाय नमः ॐ शेषशायिने नमः ॐ चतुर्भुजाय नमः ॐ पाञ्चजन्यधराय नमः ॐ श्रीमते नमः ॐ सारङ्गपाणये नमः ॐ हरये नमः ॐ पीताम्बरधराय नमः ॐ देवाय नमः ॐ सूर्यचन्द्रविलोचनाय नमः ॐ मत्स्यरूपाय नमः ॐ कूर्मरूपाय नमः ॐ क्रोधरूपाय नमः ॐ दृक्केसरिणे नमः ॐ वामनाय नमः ॐ भार्गवाय नमः ॐ रामाय नमः ॐ हलिने नमः ॐ कृष्णाय नमः ॐ हयाननाय नमः ॐ विश्वम्भराय नमः ॐ शिशुमाराय नमः ॐ श्रीकराय नमः ॐ कपिलाय नमः ॐ ध्रुवाय नमः ॐ दत्तात्रेयाय नमः ॐ अच्युताय नमः ॐ अनन्ताय नमः ॐ मुकुन्दाय नमः ॐ दधिवामनाय नमः ॐ धन्वन्तरये नमः ॐ श्रीनिवासाय नमः ॐ प्रद्युम्नाय नमः ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः ॐ श्रीवत्सकौस्तुभधराय नमः ॐ मुरारातये नमः ॐ अधोक्षजाय नमः ॐ वृषभाय नमः ॐ मोहिनीरूपधारिणे नमः ॐ सङ्कर्षणाय नमः ॐ पृथ्व्ये नमः ॐ क्षीराब्धिशायिने नमः ॐ भूतात्मने नमः ॐ भगवते नमः ॐ भक्तवत्सलाय नमः ॐ अनिरुद्धाय नमः ॐ अप्रमेयात्मने नमः ॐ श्रीधामने नमः ॐ भूतभावनाय नमः ॐ श्वेतदीपनिवासव्याय नमः ॐ सूर्यमण्डलमध्यगाय नमः ॐ सनकादिमुनिध्येयाय नमः ॐ गजेन्द्रवरदाय नमः ॐ नराय नमः ॐ नीलाकान्ताय नमः ॐ धराकान्ताय नमः ॐ वेदात्मने नमः ॐ बादरायणाय नमः ॐ भागीरथी जन्मभूमि पादपद्माय नमः ॐ सतां प्रभवे नमः ॐ स्वभुवे नमः ॐ विभवे नमः ॐ घनश्यामाय नमः ॐ जगत्कारणाय नमः ॐ अव्ययाय नमः ॐ बुद्धावताराय नमः ॐ शान्तात्मने नमः ॐ लीलामानुषविग्रहाय नमः ॐ दामोदराय नमः ॐ विराड्रूपाय नमः ॐ भूतभव्यभवत्प्रभवे नमः ॐ आदिदेवाय नमः ॐ देवदेवाय नमः ॐ प्रह्लादपरिपालकाय नमः ॐ विष्णु अष्टोत्तरशतनामावली सम्पूर्णा ॐ विष्णवे नमः।
वनस्पतिरसोद्भूत गन्धाढ्यो गन्धमुत्तमः आग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। ॐ नमो नारायणाय धूपमाघ्रापयामि अथ दीपम्। ॐ दीपं गृहाण देवेश वर्तित्रयसमन्वितम् अन्धकारे नमस्तुभ्यम् अज्ञानं विनिवर्तय। दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। Now take water. नैवेद्यं गृह्यतां देव भक्तिमेयचलां कुरु ईप्सितं मे वरं देहि नित्यतृप्त नमोऽस्तु ते। ॐ प्राणाय स्वाहा ॐ अपानाय स्वाहा ॐ व्यानाय स्वाहा ॐ उदानाय स्वाहा ॐ समानाय स्वाहा ॐ ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। मध्ये मध्ये स्वादोदकं समर्पयामि हस्तमुखप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। अथ मङ्गलनीराञ्जनम्।
भक्तजनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख बिन से मन का, दुख बिन से मन का। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे। कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी। स्वामी शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी। तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा। आस करूँ मैं जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतरयामी, तुम अंतरयामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर। तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता। स्वामी तुम रक्षा करता। मैं मूरख खल कामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी। कृपा करो भरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति। स्वामी सबके प्राणपति। किस विध मिलूं दयामय, किस विध मिलूं कृपामय। तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे। स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने चरण बढ़ाओ। द्वार प्रणाम तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा। मी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ। संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तन मन धन सब कुछ ना, सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझ तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भान्ति न चन्द्रतारकं, नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः, तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं, तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।
I request everyone to take the arti and please be seated. It is now time to welcome the guiding light of Chinmaya Mission Mumbai, Pujya Swami Swatmananji.
We shall welcome Swamiji with the traditional Purna Kumbh. For those of us who do not know the significance of the Purna Kumbh, let me break down the symbolism. The pot represents our Mother Earth. The water inside is pure consciousness. The mango leaves represent creation. Coconut on top is the Godhead, and the rice below in the plate represents abundance and prosperity.
When we offer the Purna Kumbh, we are essentially saying we offer our minds to a revered master to receive his wisdom.
This is the ultimate red carpet traditional Vedic welcome.
I welcome Jayashri Amma and Shankar Uncle to please come forward and offer the Purna Kumbh to Swamiji. Let us all rise and chant the Purna Kumbh.
त्वमानशुः परेण नाकन्निहितं गुहायां बिभ्राजते तद्यतयो विशन्ति वेदान्तविज्ञानसुनिश्चितार्थाः सन्न्यासयोगा यतयः शुद्धसत्त्वाः ते ब्रह्मलोके तु परान्तकाले परामृता परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे धर्मं विपापं परमेश्वभूतं यत् पुण्डरीकं पुरमद्य सग्रस्तं तत्रापि दह्रं गगनं विशोकस्तस्मिन् यदन्तस्तदुपासितव्यम् यो वेदादौ स्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परः स महेश्वरः।
Hari Om Swamiji, we are truly blessed to have you for today's auspicious Adhik Maas Satsang. Swamiji's guidance has inspired countless seekers through his clarity, warmth, wisdom, and dynamic leadership.
What I personally love is that he makes spirituality feel deeply relevant to modern life, not distant or intimidating.
Over to you, Swamiji.
It is said Purushottam Maas is not only about prayer, it is also about compassion and motion. Swamiji will further enlighten us about the Purushottam Punya Kalash and Seva Dan drive. Over to you, Swamiji.
फिर वो वहाँ से बोलेंगे नो वॉइस नो वॉइस नो वॉइस ऑन टाइम। मुझे वो दे दो दूसरा होल्डर इसका। होल्डर होल्डर ये होल्डर इसका अलग होता है, वो छोटा होल्डर है, बड़ा होल्डर चाहिए। हरिओम। इसका वॉल्यूम थोड़ा कम कर दो, हमिंग हो रहा है। हरिओम। चिन्मय प्रकाश जोन के सत्संग की महिमा ये है कि आपको बहुत अलर्ट रहना पड़ता है। ऑनलाइन आपको आवाज़ ही सुनाई नहीं देता। बहुत सारे सत्संग में तो लोग लिखते रहते हैं नो वॉइस कांट हियर, फिर थोड़ी देर के बाद वो आएगा आवाज़। वो आपको तैयार कर रहे हैं, उत्सुकता आपकी जगा रहे हैं उसमें ज्ञान के लिए। हरिओम। ठीक है, आवाज़ सुनाई दे रहा है? वेरी गुड। नहीं, ये बंद कर ही दो। Give me the remote of the projector. आ गया, दिख रहा है ना आपको? ओम। No, this is visible. That light can be on. ये बंद किया तो बस है। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्। ओम श्री पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। हरि ओम। Salutations to all of you. Shubh Purushottam Maas and Shubh Adhik Maas. In which month has this Adhik Maas come? So this is Shubh Adhik Jyeshta Maas. This Adhik Maas is also called Mal Maas. It has different names. One name is Mlimluch Maas. Mlimluch Maas. Mlimluch Maas also means the mass which has been rejected, which has not been accepted. So it is called Mlimluch Maas. One name is Mal Maas. We will see why it is called. One is Purushottam Maas and one is Adhik Maas. 4 names it has. विचित्र है ना ये. बाकी सब महीनों का मास नाम एक ही है, लेकिन ये अधिक मास के 4 है. And every time that Adhik comes in a different month, calendar wise. So this Adhik Maas has great significance. And this Adhik Maas comes because of what? Because of the calendar difference. The solar calendar is 365 days, 6 hours. And the lunar calendar is 354 days. So there is a gap of 11 days. So how exactly they have said here is that how this calculation happens: 32 months, 16 days and 4 ghatis. 1 ghati is 24 minutes. That's the exact calculation of time. So Adhik Maas will come in this many days. And so that is the Adhik Maas. In that much time after previous Adhik Maas, 32 months, 16 days, 4 ghatis, then this next Adhik Maas will come. Instead of adding randomly 1 day in the leap year, a whole leap month is added. Oh, Swamiji, what is this? Simply, okay, there is 1 day they add, one month you are adding. क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. Because that 1 day which is added in the leap year is only for that solar year. 365.6 hours. So 6 fours are 24. So 1 day gets added. But this Adhik Maas doesn't go like that कि randomly उसको add किया है. No, that is because of the Sankranti. That is very important to know. In every year, the 12 Sankrantis are there. The sun will go from one Rashi to another Rashi. When we say Sankranti, we think of Sankranti only as Makar Sankranti. There from Makar Rashi to Dhanur Rashi it will go, that is Makar Sankranti. But every month Sankranti happens. Once in these 32 months, the Sankranti doesn't happen. The month in which the Sankranti doesn't happen, the sun remains in that same Rashi, it will not go to the next. That will be called as the Adhik Maas. So Sankramanam doesn't happen. So see this, sun moves into a new zodiac sign every lunar month, a transition known as Sankranti. In Adhik Maas, the extra lunar cycle occurs so quickly that the sun remains in the exact same sign. So no Sankranti is there in the Adhik Maas. And so what happens is, all of us know, okay, in Hindu, Sanatan Hindu Dharma, 33 crore gods we worship. Is it true? It is 33 categories. Koti means category. But it is not only 33 categories. Under each category there are many devatas, okay? So the total may actually land up in 33 crores. Possibility hai. But 33 are the main categories. So what are these 33 main categories? Remember, these devatas are phenomenal forces. They are also jivas like us, but they have more responsibility to handle the creation. These 33, who are these 33? 33 koti हमको पता चल गया कि कोटि का अर्थ is not crore, it is 33 categories. Very good. Now we should know as Hindus, who are these 33? 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, 8 Vasus, Indra, Brahaspati or Ashwini Kumars. Different versions are there. These are 33 main. In that, who are these 12 Adityas? If you see in the Gita, Bhagavan says, Adityanam aham Vishnuhu. These 12 Adityas are the 12 deities responsible for one month. Each month, Hindu calendar months we know. चलो बोलो ऑर्डर में बताओ. कार्तिक से शुरू हो गया. देखो शुरू कहाँ से होता है? चैत्र, वैशाख, ज्येष्ठ, आषाढ़, श्रावण, भाद्रपद, आश्विन, कार्तिक, मार्गशीर्ष, पौष, माघ, फाल्गुन. ये मैं हर बार जितना अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है लोगों को बुलवाता हूँ, बिकॉज ये जनवरी फरवरी मार्च रट्टा मार के बोलते हैं सब लोग, बट दे डोंट नो हिंदू कैलेंडर मंथ्स. द मोर scientific and astronomically correct one, precise, is the Hindu calendar. Goes by proper position of sun and the moon. So in these 12 months, each month there is a deity. And who is that deity? Is none other than form of Vishnu Bhagavan only. Why they are called Adityas? They are children of Kashyap Rishi and Aditi. So who are these 12? तो अभी ये देखो, ये नाम है इनके. Very beautifully it is said, Varun, Surya, Bhanu, Tapan, Chanda, Ravi, Gabhasthi, Aryama, Hiranyareta, Divakar, Mitra and Vishnu. This Vishnu is a Devata, okay, not Mahavishnu. Form of Mahavishnu only, these are all. These 12 are in charge of one month. Now when this Adhik Maas comes, so this Adhik Maas does not have a deity. So this Adhik Maas is a mass because there is no presiding deity. The rituals that you do doesn't have a deity. To whom are you offering the prayer? Who will answer the prayer? So that deity felt rejected. I mean that mass is as though personified, that mass felt rejected, saying, there is no Devata for me. And because there is no Devata, the ritualists are rejecting me. Like Mala. You know what is Mala? Stool. It's very weird, you know. This is the problem of translation. If you read on internet, the Purushottam Mahatmya, they have translated Mal Maas as stool mass, stool month. Because mal is the impurity of the body, but the translation is stool. And then they're giving explanation also, like how stool is a rejected refuse, nobody touches the stool, like that this month is also rejected. Arey baapre. It is just that, you know, the ritual doesn't have the deity, so the prayer is not answered. Sakama karma doesn't get the result because the Devata is not there. There is no Devata for that month. So this month is personified as a goddess, and that goddess went to Bhagavan Vishnu saying, Ki Bhagavan, every other month there is a Devata, but there is no Devata for me. Can you please help? So Bhagavan said, I will become the deity in charge and I will be the presiding deity. So, and this month will henceforth be called as Purushottam Maas. इसका humming होते रह रहा है, थोड़ा volume कम कर दो. So this month will be known as the Purushottam Maas. So this was adopted by Bhagavan. This month is adopted by Bhagavan himself and is called as Purushottam Maas. What does this teach us? One simple thing. One is that Sharanagati of Bhagavan uplifts any jiva, any entity, from the state of being rejected to the state of being exalted. anyone who surrenders to Bhagavan will come to that state of exaltedness only, will become Uttam Purusha only. If you actually think about it from Vedantic standpoint, from symbolism standpoint, we are identified with this body which is actually made up of Mala and Mutra only. What else is the body made up of? It is just packaged nicely. You know, one person wrote in one letter to Gurudev, he asked a question that Swamiji, my mind is very obsessed with lust and I am not able to overcome. How would you, what should I do? Please help me. So one of the things, Gurudev wrote many things in that, but one of the things that he wrote is mentally, and remember that word, mentally. He said mentally peel off the skin 1 centimeter of the opposite gender. When you are seeing, your mind is imagining the opposite gender, peel off the skin just 1 centimeter and then you see, will you love that? Because what is inside is all dirt and filth. Body is no doubt a great tool for sadhana, but otherwise the fascination for it and how much we do everything for it. So literally we are living in the body, as the body, for the body, doing everything for the body, which is mala only. And as a jiva, if I identify with this, we will be rejected or not. One Mahatma said very nicely. One person went to that Mahatma saying that Swamiji, I am feeling so hurt, so rejected, people don't love me, what should I do? You know what Mahatma gave that answer? He said, Hindi mein he said, कूड़े में जाके बैठोगे तो कोई क्या देगा तुमको? प्रेम करेगा? कोई कूड़े से प्रेम करेगा क्या? That person didn't understand. Then he explained that you are living in the body, as the body, for the body, as a jiva. It is like going and sitting in the dustbin. If you go and sit in the dustbin, what will the dustbin be used for? Will people decorate the dustbin, praise and glorify the dustbin, or they will throw garbage in that? So the Mahatmas, they say that this body is like that and we are living in the body and now we want everybody to respect us for that. And deluded people, we are glorifying also. This bundle of dustbin is Mr. Universe. Most glorious bundle of dustbin. And this is most glorious bundle of dustbin is Miss Universe. Wah re wah. Sabke sab mal se hi bane hain. The only method is what? Having identified with this, drop this and take refuge of Bhagavan. And when Bhagavan adopts from that mala, what we will become? Purushottam. And you know the best part? Purushottam is already in our heart as our own true self. 15th chapter Bhagavan says, na? Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatma iti udahritaha Yo lokatrayam avishya bibharti avyaya ishvaraha. Bibhartyavyaya ishvaraha. In chanting also people make that blunder there. Bibhartavyaya ishvaraha is bibhartyavyaya ishvaraha. That Bhagavan is in the heart of all of us, is Uttam Purusha. Every moment in our heart, aham, aham, aham is there. That Bhagavan is pervading the whole world, is the substratum of the whole world. So from the state of Mala to the state of Purushottam is actually our journey. Adhik Maas is meant for that. Don't think Adhik Maas is only for ज़्यादा पुण्य कमाएंगे. पुण्य कमा के क्या करोगे? खाएंगे पिएंगे मौज करेंगे. तो क्या मतलब होगा? मल मास में मल में ही आइडेंटिफाई करके पुण्य कमा के उस मल को ही ज़्यादा बढ़ाना है, तो मतलब क्या हो गया? पुरुषोत्तम बनना है, पुरुषोत्तम का चिंतन करना है, ये मल से ऊपर उठना है. One is the body is made up of mala. Mind is made up of mala or not? It's very interesting that word mala masa is. Mind also has 6 malas. What are those 6 malas? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. In that 6, what is the source? Kama is the main one. Kama, if it is fulfilled, it will give rise to Lobha, Moha, Mada. If it is not fulfilled, it will give rise to Krodha and Matsarya. This is 1 month where we put a stop to all Sakama karma. Why? Because at least 1 month in life, live in Nishkama way. If whole year I can't live, in 3 years, one time, that also. If somebody says, no, it is not possible to live in a selfless way, it is Kali Yuga, Swamiji, we can't live like this. Okay, 3 साल में 1 महीना तो जी सकते हो selflessly. उतना कोई मुश्किल नहीं होता. Why should I live selflessly? Because, very simple, our sorrow is directly proportional to our selfishness. The more selfish I am, the more miserable I am. No, Swamiji, I don't accept that. Why do we go to sleep? Deep sleep, we all are very happy. And some people come to satsang for that deep sleep. And nowadays everywhere satsang, AC environment, very nice, aaram se baitho, so jao. Deep sleep. Because in that mind becomes unmanifest, dormant. Ego is not there. We feel very happy. Any state where I lose my ego, temporarily also, I feel very blissful. Music, dance, hobby, sports, anything I identify with and I forget myself, I will feel very blissful. And where there is ego, selfishness, raga, dvesha, how much of dukkha that causes? So selflessness is joy. Selflessness is happiness. That we should experience. This is that window. One window where 30 days window is this Adhik Maas. Living worldly way of life selfishly only for I, me and mine. In 3 years once. 32 months mein ek baar. For 1 month, 30 days, live selflessly. Again go back to that world that require, if you have to do sakama karma. But at least a glimpse is there. Do daan, do bhajan, do seva, all selflessly. Swamiji, if I am living selflessly only, then do I need to observe Adhik Maas? Then the question only will not arise, because you are living selflessly throughout the whole year. Then anyway, remember Bhagavan. What is wrong? It is not an excuse not to do sadhana. So, this is one reason why this Adhik Maas we celebrate, is to shift our attention from the mala of the body, from the mala of the mind. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, they are called 6 malas. From both these, what is the mala of the buddhi? Sharir mal we saw, buddhi, man mal we saw. What is the mala of the buddhi? Those are wrong thoughts are come under mind already. Kartritva and bhoktritva. Jiva bhav. So, alpatvam, jivatvam, kartritvam, bhoktritvam. And as a result of kartritva and bhoktritva, this bhaya and shoka. This is mala of the buddhi. So when ahankar is there, then alpatvam. Alpatvam leads to jivatvam. Jivatvam leads to kartritva. Kartritva leads to bhoktritva. Bhoktritva leads to bhaya and shoka. This is the mala of the buddhi. At all the 3 levels, there are malas only. At the body, mind, intellect level. That we have to drop. And all this one can drop when selfishness goes and surrender happens. And that's why the surrender to Bhagavan Vishnu, who is all pervasive, who is the sustainer. What will sustain? Do you know which color Vishnu Bhagavan wears? So no doubt there are places, there are depictions where Pitambara is given, but actually Bhagavan Vishnu wears white color. You know why? It's very interesting. Rajoguna is used to create. Sattva-guna is used for sustenance. And Tamoguna is used for destruction. So Brahmaji uses Rajoguna to create, Vishnu Bhagavan uses Sattva-guna to sustain, and Shivji uses Tamoguna to destroy. So when we say Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopa Shantaye. That shloka applies to both Ganpati Bhagwan also and Vishnu Bhagwan also. So he sustains, and to sustain, white color is the color of purity. Selflessness is required to sustain. Selfishness can't sustain the universe. Even today the world is sustaining because of selflessness. A mother loves the child selflessly, that's why there is that bond. If the mother starts thinking selfishly only for herself, will that child be able to grow? Especially small child, itna cranky, sleeps any time, wakes up in the middle of the night, goes on cranky. The mother's night sleep only gone for a few months, so she can't sleep only. But she doesn't complain because she has love. Even through the whole life, if we see in that way. So the point is, selflessness actually sustains the world even now. And that is the month. Adhik Maas is meant for that. And so we find that the mindset shift is what we have to attain. From Sakama Karma, go to Nishkama Karma. Let there be love-driven activities, gratitude-driven activities, surrender to Bhagwan. Do more and more bhakti. And amplify this. How do I serve? How do I give? How do I surrender? Amplify all that. That is this month for. And which is why in this month, the prohibitions are of these things. What are things which are prohibited? Digging the wells or lakes, starting a new garden or marriages or entering a new house or, buying gold, land. Many of these. Why? Because they are encouraging a certain level of ego. The idea is you do the rest of the whole year. This time, as of now, तो Modi ji has also told us कि gold का purchase कम करो, क्या कहते हैं, foreign travel कम करो, currency बचाओ, foreign reserves बचाओ. It's a need of the country. And we should do. Don't start thinking कि मोदी जी ने बोला है ना इसीलिए मैं नहीं करूँगा. कुछ भी बोलते रहते हैं हर बार. Then Modi ji should tell कि जहर मत खाओ. ये लोग जो विरोधी लोग हैं ना, जब जहर खा के तो समाप्त हो, देश का तो भला हो. Simply, what do you call that? Resistance for the sake of resistance. अरे समझो तो सही कि why this is required. Look at the global situation our country needs, and it is for your benefit only. So, ज्येष्ठ मास में, अधिक मास में स्पिरिचुअली भी हमको करना है, राष्ट्र के हित में भी करना है, तो follow. And this is one unique month where it is said that this Hiranyakashipu also, when Bhagwan Narsimha killed him, that was in Adhik Maas only. Because that time he had asked, neither day nor night nor any month of the year, all that. So Bhagwan also said, chalo, isko Adhik Maas mein hi samapt karenge. So that is a loophole. Bhagwan also found out. कितना भी कोई demon try करे कि ऐसा नहीं वैसा नहीं, somehow I will become immortal, there is some loophole and Bhagwan will find that and kill him. So Adhik Maas is that month where Bhagwan destroyed this Hiranyakashipu also. So now what are the sadhanas to be done? 4 pillars of sadhana: body, speech, mind and wealth. Body wise, do upvas. If you can do whole month, very good. If you can't do whole month, these 4 main tithis. What are these 4 main tithis? 2 Ekadashis and 2 Purnimas. 2 पूर्णिमा मतलब एक पूर्णिमा और एक अमावास्या. सो रहे हो आप सब लोग. 2 पूर्णिमा मैंने बोला, कोई 2 पूर्णिमा कहाँ आता है एक महीने में? आपने बोला, that means you are awake. एक पूर्णिमा और एक अमावास्या. So these 4 days. और उपवास कैसे करना चाहिए? स्वामी जी, सुबह को I will take just fresh orange juice. उसके बाद पोटैटो वेफर, उसके बाद दोपहर में राजगरे का शीरा एंड पूरी, जस्ट 5 पूरी और 2 कटोरी शीरा, दैट्स ऑल, नथिंग. फिर 4 बजे मखाना का खीर. फिर 6 बजे आई विल हैव सामो का खिचड़ी विथ कर्ड, प्रोटीन चाहिए ना, कर्ड. एंड रात को आई विल जस्ट हैव लिटिल वाटरमेलन जूस. हाँ चलो मैंगो, अभी डायबिटीज किसी को होगा तो इसलिए मैंगो मैंने नहीं बोला. अब उपवास तो शास्त्र में तो कहीं नहीं लिखा है. स्वामी जी साबूदाना आपने नहीं बोला, मैंने नहीं बोला क्योंकि लिखा ही नहीं है उसमें शास्त्र में कहीं. खाए जा रहे साबूदाना इतना स्टार्च भर भर के. व्हाट इज द स्क्रिप्चरल ट्रेडिशन ऑफ उपवास? डू ओनली विथ वाटर. द बेस्ट उपवास इज डन ओनली विथ water. If you can't do with water, then do one time fruit and milk. If you can't do that, then it is said you eat at night. Nakta bhukta it is called, naktam. Night. Proper food, cereal. Avoid rice is what they say Shastra wise, upvas on Ekadashi, you avoid the rice part of it, bas. And if you can't do any of these, don't call it upvas. Eat what you want. Okay. Simply eating anything and then saying, I am doing upvas. And what is the objective of this? To do remembrance of Bhagavan, smaran of Bhagavan. It is not some detox ritual, okay? Detoxification happens as a byproduct if you do proper upvas. If you do like this, what I gave with full menu, there is no detoxification will happen. Extra toxin will only get generated 8 times you are eating in the day. Intoxication will happen, not detoxification. So better it is to have, if you do upvas, do properly. Otherwise just eat what you want to eat. And I'm telling you simple, don't feel any guilt, okay? If you can't do upvas, you can't do upvas. Forget it. Do higher sadhana. Till one point in time, I used to do upvas properly. Properly means with water, okay? Not itna sara menu ke saath. Water. I have done Athai also. 8 days also I have been without food, only water, all that done. Then some health challenges I went through and then on medication and all that. Now I can't do upvas. Doesn't matter. Any higher sadhana if you do, you can comfortably drop the lower sadhana if it is not happening. If you can do very good, because upvas will help. Prana Shakti will go upwards. Energy is used for consumption, digestion, this, that will be saved. And upvas literally means chant Bhagwan's name, sit close to Bhagwan, remember Bhagwan. Do upvas like that. And that physically also that ojas, the rasa in the body will convert to ojas, ojas will convert to tejas. That's the purpose of upvas. Regular upvas when one does combining it with remembrance of Bhagwan. The purpose is that नहीं तो खाना भी नहीं खा रहे हैं, सोए जा रहे हैं, भगवान का नाम स्मरण नहीं कर रहे हैं, there is no point. So first sadhana is do upvas. Second sadhana is at the speech level, chant. Narayana Suktam, Purusha Suktam, Vishnu Suktam, Shri Suktam, Vedic Suktams, if you know, chant. If you don't know Vedic Suktams, chant Stotrams. What is that? Our Achyutashtakam, Madhurashtakam, Gajendra Moksha, all these Stotrams one can chant. Vishnu Sahasranam. Then one can also do japa. All this is speech sadhana. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Take one niyam, saying one mala I will do every day. Suppose your Ishta Devata is not Bhagavan Vishnu, no problem. Do your Ishta Devata's mantra. You don't have to do only Bhagavan Vishnu. That is up to you. They all are one only. Suppose Shivji is your Ishta. Do Om Namah Shivaya. No problem. Shivasya Hridayam Vishnu, Vishnusya Hridayam Shivaha. Whoever sees difference between both of them is not having the clear understanding. They both are one only. So chant any mantra, one mala every day. And ensure that with the speech we don't insult, abuse anybody. That is important. नहीं तो नाम लिए जा रहे हैं भगवान का and गाली भी दिए जा रहे हैं. वो that is not appropriate. Speech control has to happen. Then intellectually what should one do? Study. Study Bhagavad Puran, study Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, any stotrams of Bhagwan Vishnu, study a scripture. So body, mind, speech, intellect, all these one has to do sadhana. This month is meant for sadhana. Then do dan. Adhik Maas, the significance is of dan. Lot of dan punya one can do. Different types of dan, whatever as per one's yatha shakti, yatha bhakti, yatha mati, do the dan. Do you think dan is, in general I am asking, is dan optional or obligatory? सत्संग में बैठो इसलिए obligatory बोल रहे हो, compulsorily. In the mind what do you feel? Is it optional or obligatory? हम अपने मन से करेंगे, जब इच्छा होती है करते हैं. Do you know गीता में भगवान says यज्ञ दान तप कर्म न त्याज्यम कार्यम एव तत्. That is a karya karma, meaning it is an obligatory duty for us, dan. In fact, we are supposed to eat only after dan. After we give food to the crow, cow, dog, as well as if say somebody needy, unko do, fir khana khao. That dan is already embedded in our culture actually in that sense, but many of us we forget. So dan when we do, Adhik Maas ka dan is supposed to be nishkam, but people do dan saying कि इतना दान करूँगा तो इसका maximum पुण्य मिलेगा, तो इस महीने में करो दान. दूसरे महीनों में करोगे तो पुण्य सपोज 1000 यूनिट्स मिलेगा, इस महीने में करेंगे तो 10,000 गुना मिल जाएगा. 10,000 नहीं, 1000 into 1000 मतलब कितना हो गया? 6 zeros मतलब 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs गुना पुण्य मिलेगा, करो दान. ठीक है, अब पीपल आर डूइंग, एटलीस्ट उस बहाने जो कंजूस है वो करेगा तो सही कुछ दान. बट द भाव शुड बी व्हाट? आई एम डूइंग इट फॉर भगवान ओनली, टू सर्व भगवान. वी आर लॉन्चिंग दैट टुडे, पुरुषोत्तम पुण्य कलश ड्राइव. इसको भरना है. वॉट एवर दान यू कैन गिव, यू कैन गिव. Through the year, we will use it for our different sevas. To the needy, it will go. All the funds will go only for that. And we are doing a lot of different social service initiatives in all different zones in Mumbai. Karenge hum. And some of you can come, participate also, take part in that social service initiatives, all that. But our bhav will be what? When we do dan in Chinmay Mission, the bhav is not that we are doing dan and they are the recipients. We are seeing oneness and doing dan. There is no superiority, inferiority, nothing. Data ek Ram. Bhagwan only is the giver. And through us, Bhagwan only is serving the people. So it is, we are nobody. Even when you give the dan, we are only instrument. It will reach the recipient. उसमें हमारा role क्या है? Nothing. Only reaching that to the needy. Khatam. With that humility and oneness, we go and do the dan. So Adhik Maas, that is one reason, one main sadhana to do is dan. As per your capability, do the dan. And one important thing is, because this comes in the Jyeshta Maas, the Adhik Maas which falls during the Jyeshta month, special merit is gained by worshipping Bhagwan Vishnu in the Trivikrama or Vamana Rupa. And so, you can read Vaman Puran, you can perform Vishnu Puja, give dan of items like water, Jal dan you can do, or pots, all that we will show also. Fans, umbrellas, footwear, all these things, because the month is hot. This Jyeshta Maas is a very, very hot month. And so specific dan for Jyeshta is all this. Jyeshta specific dan is all this. Water, cool drinking water, water pot, buttermilk, umbrella, sandals, footwear. Those who don't have, go and give it to all of them. Hand fan, fruits, clothes, jaggery, resting facilities for travelers, feeding the cows and animals, planting shade-giving trees. All this is the daan specifically done when Adhik Maas comes. And Vaman Bhagwan's puja also you can do. And there is a special daan which happens, which is done in any form of Adhik Maas, is apupa, this sweet which is made. So it is said 33 apupas are given to Brahmanas and those who are needy. What do you call that? Malpua type you make and then give. अब don't ask me why 33. शास्त्र में 33 लिखा है तो 33. It is not 33 koti only. It is actually because of that 32 months, 16 days, 4 ghatis, ना that. उसका combination करके वो 33 number है. You can say 33 koti devata also you want to give with that bhav I am giving to 33 devatas. No problem. That you can give. So that is another thing that daan is done. And other sadhanas, what I already told you of chanting and studying, one can do all these. Japa. So we will do japa, last 5 minutes. Japa of Om Namo Narayanaya is what we will do, last 5 minutes now. Then you can offer, specifically it is also said some Vaishnava lineages, they offer yellow cloth because they feel the Bhagwan wears, pitambar. So yellow cloth is given. Tulsi Seva is done. Tulsi Seva means what? That you bring one Tulsi, water it regularly every day, do the Pradakshina of the Tulsi, do the Archana of Bhagwan Vishnu with the Tulsi. So that is called Tulsi Seva. So Tulsi Seva is also done. Then Deep Daan is done. Every day light one lamp in front of Bhagwan, Vishnu specifically, or even your Ishta Devata. Light one lamp and do the japa. So these are different sadhanas which are done. Then Jal Seva is also done. Set up water stalls, give earthen pots, distribute free drinking water, buttermilk, all these sevas also can be done. Annadan you can do to temple visitors, sadhus, poor people, brahmanas, pilgrims, anybody, Annadan. Now what is the purpose with all this sadhana what we do? 3 things which are the obstacle in Vedant. When we say from the body identification to realizing the absolute, we have to realize what are the 3 obstacles? Mala, Vikshepa and Avarana. So Mala, 6 malas, we saw the root of 6 malas is Kama. So when I do Nishkam Seva, and whole day my actions are done, whatever regular daily duties I am doing, also I do it dedicating it to Bhagwan. With that, Mala will get cured. When I chant Bhagwan's name, Japa when I do, Namasmaran, then Vikshepa will get controlled. And when I study Bhagavatam or Vishnu Puran or any such Grantha, and I study 15th chapter of the Gita, then what do I realize? Aham Brahmasmi. I am that Purushottama in my true nature. This BMI is not me. So that Avarana or Avidya which is there, that will go. So the sadhanas of Adhik Maas also help us to wake up to that Purushottama. Who am I truly? Is to realize it, to purify. And that's why the principle of this whole thing is what? Pause. Pause all the selfish things and take up all selfless activities, because stress is equal to selfishness and happiness is equal to selflessness. You make others happy, purify the mind, then you discover your nature also as happiness, is what our Shastra says. So this is our Adhik Maas Mahatmyam, and as we have already said, we are launching this drive. Whatever daan anybody wants to give, you are welcome. There is one online link also that we will forward. You can do online also, you can do offline, whatever you want you can do. And whichever seva initiatives we take up, before we go for that, 1 week before, we should announce that in our group so that whoever wants to come, you please come, and then together we will go and do the offering, the seva we will do. Now 5 minutes we will sit quietly and chant Bhagwan's name. ये लाइट जरा बंद करो एंड वो वहाँ पे कलर रिमोट एक है, देखो वो कलर रिमोट लाओ. स्विच ऑफ दीज लाइट्स, पुट ऑन दिस. यहाँ के जो मेडिटेशन लाइट्स है ना, वो सब मेडिटेशन वाले लाइट्स चालू करो. सी एंड पुट ऑन मेडिटेशन लाइट लिखा होगा, देखो उसमें, उसके ब्लू कलर करो सब लाइट्स को. एक ब्लू लाइट लिखा होगा, देखो ब्लू लाइट चालू करो. हाँ ये चालू हो गया ना, रेड, ठीक है. यहाँ का ब्लू लाइट, वहाँ पर भी. सीसीटीवी की लाइट्स बंद करो, वहाँ पे ऊपर सीसीटीवी लिखा है ना, वो लाइट बंद करो. ब्लू लाइट या मेडिटेशन लाइट कुछ तो लिखा है वहाँ पे. हाँ स्टेज ब्लू, हाँ बस वो ब्लू. दैट्स इट. So the picture of Bhagwan Vishnu will be here. If you want to see that, you can do that in case your mind wanders. Then keep this picture in mind. And we will chant. Sit quietly, sit erect, the head, the neck and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands be in your lap or on your thighs. Palms facing the sky. Come to a comfortable posture. Let your breathing be slow, steady and deep. Invoke gratitude in your heart. Let the mind be filled with thankfulness for Bhagwan. Thank Bhagwan for all the blessings you have in life, for everything that you have been given. Good health, wealth, knowledge, people, success. Whatever Bhagwan has blessed you with, thank Bhagwan. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize the form of Bhagwan in a circle of white light or blue light. Bhagwan is wearing a beautiful golden crown studded with various gems. There's a beautiful tilak on his forehead, U-shaped, with a line inside. His lotus-like eyes, gentle smile, pleasant face. Bhagwan has golden kundals or earrings in the ears. Beautiful garland around his neck, long one, up to his knees, flower garland. There are golden necklaces he has worn on his neck, on the chest. There's a green color Angavastram, green and red color. He has a yellow pitambar as the dhoti. On his right hand is the Sudarshan Chakra, the back right hand. Back left hand has a conch. Front left hand has a lotus. And the front right hand has a mace. He has curly hair, lotus-like feet. Keep this auspicious form of Bhagwan in the mind and repeat after me. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 continue mentally. Narayana is the goal of life. Narasyayanam. Narayana is the very supreme consciousness, and that very consciousness is in our heart. In each of our hearts, Bhagavan Narayana is present. May we surrender to Bhagavan Narayana, and may we rise above the BMI, which are the Mala, and may we realize Purushottama through maximum sadhana in this Adhik Maas. With all devotion, mentally offer flowers at the feet of Bhagavan Narayana. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Prostrate in front of Bhagavan. Touch the feet of Bhagavan with both your hands. Touch your eyes. Touch your forehead. And touch your head. Feel that Bhagavan is lovingly looking at you. And his right hand is on your head. And his grace and blessings pervade your entire being. Repose Bhagavan back into your heart. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the body. Be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for the well-being of everyone. Together. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub your palms, place them on the face, and gently open your eyes. And put on the lights. Okay, so before we conclude, these pamphlets of the Hi-Fi Camp and Meditation Immersive, please give to all. We have given? No, give to all. Give me one pamphlet. So 2 camps are coming up. All of you are welcome to join. One, they will give you all the details. One is Hi-Fi with Gita. This is for the youngsters in Sidbari from 13 years to 28 years age group. 5 verses of the Gita we have called out as Gita Panchamrit. So it is based on that from 27th May evening to 31st May morning. It is in Dharamsala, Sidbari. So if you have any youngsters, you can send them. And only for this camp specifically, we are allowing parents of the teenagers also to come in case they feel the teenagers cannot travel alone. Only for this camp we have allowed that. Otherwise, general youth camps we don't allow. And there is meditation immersion camp, which is for elders. It is in August, 30th July to 5th August. This is specifically during the time where Gurudev's Samadhi day is there. Aradhana day is there. And this place in Sidbari is where Gurudev's Samadhi is. So Gurudev's Mahasamadhi day is 3rd August. So there Abhishek and many things happen that day. And this is a silent retreat. All other camps may a lot of talking happens and people socialize this, that. This is Maun. Only I will talk. And you are allowed to only ask questions in the one session in the evening. Rest of the time, sadhana has to be done. There will be sessions of japa, introspection, different things, spiritual diary, breath observation, all this, chanting, Gayatri mantra, japa, Hanuman Ji's Vadamala puja, all that sadhanas will happen, but no other talking. So people are so excited, Swamiji, I went, did 10-day silent course and came. Okay, ये 5 दिन के लिए आ जाओ. चिन्मय मिशन में पहली बार हम कर रहे हैं साइलेंट रिट्रीट. आपको भी शांति, आपके घर वालों को भी शांति, हमको भी शांति, आश्रम में भी शांति, सब जगह शांति ही शांति. शांतिमय कैंप है ये. So register for this and come. And we also have this beautiful book on Bhagwan Shiva. It is called Be Shiva, 108 names of Bhagwan with so many sadhanas. Each name is explained with stories, Vedantic symbolism, scriptural quotations, and various introspective questions. Many things are there in this, and very well researched, authentic book. If you want to know more about Bhagwan Shiva, this is the book. And if you have come to know about this book, that means Bhagwan Shiva wants you to buy this book and know about him. ये भगवान का बुलावा है. Okay, so she already has it, see? Like that, each of you can have. Mahadev wants you to buy this book. That's why he's telling this to you. So, this is available. Whoever would like to buy, you can buy. Thank you very much.
was so inspiring.
That mic is not working. It is on, it is on. ये माइक ले लो.
That was so inspiring. Your talk completely reset my perspective on contributing and donating. It's not about how much you give, but about your intent behind it.
Thank you, Swamiji. The talk was really inspiring. What a wonderful start we've had to Adhik Maas, right from chanting to the puja. Then we had Swamiji's talk, giving us so much knowledge about what Adhik Maas is, and then the short but very, very powerful meditation. So thank you so much. Yes, the concept of Punya Kalash is that we don't just give money, we offer love, gratitude, and service to those who need it the most. Let's make the Purushottam Maas a Sashakt Prayas, a sustained massive effort. Let us fill the Kalash with kindness and generosity. The ways we can contribute is you can offer physically as cash or by check into the Punya Kalash. Our donation envelopes are right beside it. Alternatively, you can scan the QR code, register at the link, and by clicking on the payment link, you can make the donation. Thirdly, we have also sent you the Adhik Maas Punya Kalash flyer on your WhatsApp messages. You can go home and click there and make your contributions. Those of you who are new and who enjoyed today's satsang and would like to be regularly updated of our future satsangs, please stay back and give me your names and numbers. So we will include you in our future programs. You'll get our notifications. Before we conclude today's event, we want to remind you that we will have Swamiji Satsang next Sunday too.
Please do join in same day, same time next week, the 24th of May, for yet another enlightening and insightful satsang with our one and only Swami Swatmananji.
Over to Ragini ji for some announcements for our zone.
So, we are truly blessed with the satsang today and all the sadhana because we've done today. So I would just like to inform about our upcoming programs. So please do join in. We will be having the Hanuman Chalisa 7 times chanting this Saturday, which is on the 23rd of May. This is between 4 and 5 p.m. at this place. Do come and join in. There is great power in collective chanting. Next, we also keep having our Vishnu Sahasranama chanting on every Ekadashi. And as Swamiji mentioned, the 2 Ekadashis in the Adhik Maas, Akshay Punya Phala. So, let's dip ourselves in that Gyan Ganga and the Japa Ganga. So the Ekadashis are on the 27th of May and on the 11th of June. We keep posting our flyers for you to know, so please do join in. It's a very beautiful group chanting session that we've had for the last 1 month and past 2 months, I think now. Next, we keep having our Gita Parayana every month. This is on the first Friday of every month. So the next session coming up is on the 5th of June. This is between 3:30 and 6:30. Jayashri Amma here, Jayashri ji is presiding over it. And again, the power of group chanting, that also Gita in the Purushottam Maas, especially the Purushottam, the yoga that we will chant. Please do join in. So these were our upcoming programs, and of course, without fail, be here next Sunday for Swamiji's satsang. Let us all just, immerse ourselves in this sadhana. Thank you so much.
Shout out to everyone who joined in today. Let's make the Purushottam Maas absolute peak spiritual growth. Don't forget to contribute to the Seva Daan drive before you leave.
Special thank you to the entire Prakash Zone Seva team for every small and big contribution towards today's wonderful program. Thank you so much, Swamiji. Thank you everyone for joining us in the auspicious beginning. Hari Om. Yes, this is the Punya Kalash.
So come offer the tulsi to Bhagwan and take the prasad from here, and if you want to offer ये वहाँ